Hi. Hello. I forgot that I have a different background on right now. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Hello. Sorry we're a little bit late today. I've forgotten my hotkeys. It's okay. I feel like it's a bit of a scuffed stream day today, but you know, it's fine. There was cat shenanigans just before stream. Hence why we are slightly late. There we go. Okay. Hello, Ray. Welcome in. Jumping noises incoming. Hello. I'm doing alright, thank you. How are you? I'm super hyped to make OC stuff today. I still haven't 100% made up my mind if I'll actually participate in ArtFight season, but I am having a lot of fun making all these references, so I will probably continue making them for all of my characters eventually, even the ones who may or may not be in the ArtFight roster. But I figure we'll start with Nemu because they were the most voted for in the community poll, which actually made me really happy because they're also one of my favorites. So yeah, we'll see how far we get today. Glad you're doing well. I have so much to catch you up on since the last time we talked. Oh. Hello, Ray. Welcome in. What's up? Oh, welcome in. Glad you're loving the road. Yeah, I brought in some of the ones I made for Kim. I was doing these over the span of a couple days. I was really taking my time figuring out how I want to do this, and I might still change them. But I opened them up here as a little like showcase of the way that I'm planning to lay this out for all of the other ones as well. I brought in the little box with the height measurement, and I already put the flags in there because I don't want to be in here doing Google searches for flags midstream. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. Hello, Chris. I'm sick today. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. I hope the stream can bring you some calm, comfy vibes to hang out to. For me, I believe Nima makes sense. I feel like they could be paired up with the other OCs you currently have. Yeah, they're kind of they are kind of in the friend group. So it's like you could do some fun interactions between them if you wanted to. You might love the ArtFight connections feature. I did have a look at that. I was setting up Kim's page yesterday. I was kind of intimidated. So I was looking through character stuff at like the discover page of other people's characters, and some of the reference sheets that other people made were so cool, and I got kind of intimidated, but also I loved the way that the connections thing worked, and people's like description. How do people format their description pages so well? They look like a drawn like spreadsheet kind of thingy with little bubbles for things, for separate things, and I was looking at it going, how do you do that? I need to know. It was very cool. I hope I can make something halfway decent. Notice you're prepping for ArtFight. Really excited to hear that, honestly. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun during the prep stages. Again, we'll see. We'll see if I actually participate in the season. But my page is up on the ArtFight website. And I was putting little bookmarks just through the Discover page on characters who I might want to draw if I participate. And it is a good time. It's very cool. It's been a long time since I was like not counting just like cool artists that I follow on Tumblr. It was a long time ago that I felt so excited about potentially participating in like a community-based art event, because I for the past like 7 years or something I've been on the other side of the glass just looking in on all the other projects that other people have been doing, which is cool too. But it's been like since back in the DeviantArt 2016 days. Is that? Yeah, oh gosh, that's more than 7 years. Regardless, it's been like since DeviantArt, since I was really participating in anything like this. And it's really strange, but kind of cool and nostalgic in a way. Yay. Honestly, I'm compensating for my page with my web page, because that one has more art energy than my page. It's a good strategy too. I linked my OC like Tumblr page as well, but I don't know how much people look at that, so I want to make sure you can get the gist just from looking at the ArtFight page. I think we'll do the middle outfit actually as the turnaround. Yeah, this one. Let me just switch these around. Wait, currently my profile's on fire. When I say fire, I mean like trash fire. Oh, but it's a work in progress, though, right? Any page is better than no page, you know. Okay. I just realized I don't think I've ever drawn them from the back before. I'm gonna do kind of, oh, oops, similar to how I did here with this, where it's just kind of a straight turnaround and then separate page for this. Yeah. It can't be that bad. It's like, yeah, exactly. Second thing in my mind, I drew 2 OC ref sheets since I've been freed and I feel the power of art within me. Aww. That's good. I love coming back to, like, when you've been away from OC stuff for a while, or from, like, art space for a while, and you get back, and it's such a freeing feeling, I feel like. I haven't really been super out of any art space for a couple years, but I remember back in early 2022, Sun and Moon really helped me get out of art block, and it was such a good time. I ended up doing a lot of traditional art at the time, and the sketchbook that I used at that time is very special to me. It's like very close to my heart because of all that. It is filled with very cursed sun and moon drawings though, because I hadn't figured out how I wanted to draw animatronics yet. It's kind of funny looking back on. The thing, when I became free, I finished a lot of things on my website. I'm happy I could finish website on my website. It's so much fun. What an epic thing that happened. Guess who got the power to animate lately? Ah, that's so much. That's amazing. I hope you have a great time animating. It is such a... It's a time-consuming hobby, but it is so fun. I found, at least. I hope you have a wonderful time with that. Let's see, how do we do the back of the jacket? I guess like this. I realized when I was doing Kim's like turnaround reference, I was having such perfectionist brain. And then I had a look at, after I had a look at some of the other people's character pages, I was like, we should just, you know, make something that you can look at so it's functional. And that kind of helped me get out of that, so that was good. Let's figure out the rest of this hand later. I feel like hands and shoes are some of the more difficult things to turn around with a method like this, I think. Hello, fanboys! Welcome in. Welcome. I'm loving animation right now. Lately, no ideas came to me that I couldn't even think of when I couldn't animate. I can make the socials pool website act like an actual pool, for example. Oh, that'd be fun. Good idea. Wait, y'all can animate? Yeah, yes? Animation is such a fun thing. There's so many things I want to animate. I've been rewatching. I probably talked about this last stream, now that I think about it, but I'm still there mentally. I've been rewatching Beasties, chapter 7 and 8, like on, not exactly on repeat, but like I'll watch half a season of anime and then rewatch it and then finish the anime and then watch it again and then pick up another anime, watch half a season, watch Beasties again. And every single time I watch it, I keep picturing in my head what it would look like animated. And at this point I'm like, I'm gonna have to animate this myself. I'm gonna have to. because I will not be able to get any of this out of my head until I've drawn it. And nobody else is going to. At least not in the way that I'm picturing it. Genma and Krita together, we shall devour the very gods with our animation powers. Heck yeah, go for it. Krita was also what I used when I started animating. A great beginner tool. I don't know how it would hold up now, because that was a couple years ago, but I hear it is still very good. First thing I spent my animation powers on is to create the 88x31 button used for IndieWeb. I wish I knew what that means. But it sounds cool. Basically really ecstatic right now. That's good. I'm happy for you. If you're gonna share your ArtFight profile someday, I can't guarantee, but I'm bound to strike it any day. If I end up, like, by the time the actual season starts, if I've decided that I'm going to actively participate, I will likely share it on the community page here on YouTube. Probably not on Tumblr or anywhere else, because I don't want to be overwhelmed by things, and with other social media that use like tags, I'm scared to be perceived in too large quantities potentially. But yeah, community tab. Understandable, we do hate the ever staring eye of the mainstream. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Hello Benjamin, welcome in. Your art will get you famous, let's keep you. Not exactly what I meant, but sure. How's it going? Over here for me, it's going well. We're doing ArtFight prep. I did. I had to read through all of the rules as well, about like just in general. But the thing about OCs that are like based in a specific universe, kind of caught my eye. And then I later came across someone's Cookie Run Kingdom OC, and I was like, well, I feel like I need to draw this one now if I participate. I'm now struggling because my current OC is a bug humanoid and I have to make things up and make them make sense as well. It's on web dev, some things aren't working and I need to crash out. Since both are hard, I'm like taking my time. I feel like that's a good good way to go about it. I feel like whenever you run into like anything in your process that's kind of a roadblock, stressing about it never seems to help. Though it is unfortunately my first like automatic response until I catch myself. I'm just like, maybe it's not the most helpful way to go about it. Is that all the lines done? Almost. Nearly missed the hand. I guess that's pretty much it. You can't really see most of the hair detail from the back. Okay. Oh, right, but I do gotta mirror it. There we go. Sounds like there was some inspiration there. And there you go. Once I get through the thick of it, I'll revel in such glory that I couldn't even fathom. I'm so glad you're taking your time for ArtFight and learning through it. Makes me happy to see peeps I know join in and get to fight them. Oh. Hey. I really hope that I have a good time if I do participate in it. Either way, I'm having a good time with the prep work, so that's all good. But it's such a like, it's such a cool concept to me. I want to like it, but of course I haven't participated yet, so I won't know until I have. Oh, hello. Thank you for subscribing, Evie. Welcome to the comfort corner. I hope you enjoy your stay. We do comfy art here and video games sometimes. Rant about art stuff and various fandoms. It's a good time. I think I need to do this hand from scratch. It's not really making sense. I just realized I need to include in their profiles, in my characters' profiles, what their dominant hand is. Just realized that. That's close enough. Okay, on to colors. Oh, hello. Thank you for subscribing, King of That. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You enjoy your stay in the comfort corner. Jackson, King of That. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Your art really has something unique that catches the eye. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I just like to draw my OCs and my silly favorite characters from a million different fandoms. Yeah, welcome in. We usually let's be honest, I stream mostly art. So it's usually art hangout time. We do a little stream once a week. Hey. That reminds me, I don't know my OC sexualities and hard to give them mainly because I'm ace and I normally don't give them the preference. Well, they all default to ace. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't like. There's no rule that you have to. Like specify a character's like sexuality in the profile. You just be like, hey, here's what they look like. I did come across when I was going through the discovery page, like quite a lot of pages that were just a design, like no description at all, not even permissions. And I was like, yeah, that's a bold move, but you know, there's nothing wrong with doing that either. I'm really tempted to put some kind of pattern on the back of this jacket. Yeah, I will. I figured out what it's gonna be. I love art hangout. Yeah, I nearly always have a good time in art hangouts, so I'm really glad that other people like them too. Just praying I don't get sent something inappropriate. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of that. I told a family member that I live with that I was doing this, and I explained what it was, and they were like, are you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to, like, you want other people to draw your characters? And I also had that thought, like, oh gosh, I hope that everything, if I get sent anything, that it's all within my comfort zone of things to look at. And I did try to go through the my permissions very rigorously, so I hope I set my permissions clear enough. But you know, that's all you can do. Just set your rules and hope to the universe no one breaks them. There's no description part and no permissions. It's hard for me. I can accept low perms, but overall I prefer to actually know if it's Gucci or not. Yeah, same. Well, that's silly, but what if Nimra has a Nemo or clownfish on their back? That'd be kind of cute. I don't know if I want to put that on. I would give them a keychain or something that's a clownfish, but I have an idea for what's gonna be on the jacket, and it's like lore significant. Yeah. I'm sure they get told jokes about Nemo all the time though because of their name. My experience so far is pretty good. It's really rare to nearly impossible to get a really bad one. Personally, never had a bad piece, but it's my first fight last year, so take it with a grain of salt. And I hope that people read and stick to the character permissions. I did come across some profiles in my character exploration where it seemed like people had specific certain rules broken repeatedly year after year, so this year they put they had their list of permissions, and then above that list there was like a giant red box with like, don't do this one specifically people keep breaking, don't do that one. Yeah, I'm like, hey, I hope no one breaks the permissions. Hello, Kusanagi, welcome in. Preparing for ArtFight 2, there's no way I got this in my recommended. And welcome in. I hope that your preparations are going well. It's gonna be... I still haven't made up my mind completely, but I'm having a good time making reference stuff. It'll be my first time participating, so I'm a bit nervous, but I'm having a good time drawing all my OCs. So, yeah. I hope that your prep work is going well. Do you ever draw silly little guys, mascots, and plushies? Yeah. Do you want to see Tiny Snufkin with the saxophone? Hold on. I took a screenshot of this when I drew it. It was on stream a couple weeks ago. And it's so scuffed, but it was too funny not to save. Yeah. I do draw. Let's see. I have a thing of my comfort characters listed here. I think there's a few silly little guys in here. I do have a tendency to gravitate towards like gesture coded characters. So I don't know, there's probably some silly little guys in here. The Venti, Genshin, Shadow Milk. Burial's pretty like silly gremlin coded. Who else? Snufkin. Sun and Moon from FNAF. And Snufkin from Moomin. Shadow Link from Four Swords specifically. Yeah, we got some silly little gremlin and silly little guy coded characters in here. Yeah. There's plenty of all of those characters that were on that reference sheet in all of just like various of my streams. So they stick around. Bizarre profile I saw with a friend where it was just a donkey PNG in the picture. Oh. So for my web dev efforts, manifested a creature called the banana dolphin as my mascot. That sounds amazing. My first time too. Last year I was going to participate, but I opted out. I see. I hope that if you... thank you for subscribing, Hacker. Welcome to the Comfort Corner. Welcome. Yeah, I hope if you really want to, that you like, I don't know, what do you call it? Hold on tightly to the courage to participate this year. Then I'm kind of in the same spot as you were last year. Then where I'm like, I'm preparing all my stuff, and I'm a bit intimidated, but it looks like a good time, so I'm preparing all my stuff so I can decide like on the last day if I need to. Yay. Hello, great sage of Universia. Welcome in. This is new ground I'm in. Hi. May I ask what ArtFight is? There are other people in chat who give a better answer than me, and Google as well. However, if I were to try and explain it relatively simply, it is an online community art event where you submit your like OCs and references of your OC and maybe describe a bit about them if you want to, and you get divided into two different teams, and you then compete for the most points by drawing characters, by drawing other people's OCs from people on the opposite team of you, and you get points for your team by drawing other people's OCs. And then sometimes other people might draw your OCs, and you get to see other people's drawings of your OCs. So it's like giant community online art trade event. And I still haven't decided if I'm participating, but it's fun to make references, and if I do participate, it'll be my first year. So it's once a year, every year in July. Yeah. I hope that made some sense. Good enough explanation. Oh yes, see, Ray already gave a probably better explanation. ArtFight is simply an art gifting game where you put yourself in one of two teams and draw OCs from other people. Yeah, way shorter, more concise description. Thank you, Ray. Snufkin, it's Manu Peep's idea of a perfect husband. You know... I don't have an argument against that being so real. I'm growing to love Snufkin personally. Nothing beats saxophone mode. Yeah. Snufkin very much. I do have a funny little animation posted to my channel about Snufkin. We streamed the Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley game sometime about a year ago. It was a very good time. I was gonna edit that into a video and I still haven't gotten to it. I've been too busy doing art. They look so silly and cute. Yay! Maybe make a conscious effort to put the banana dolphin on every page. That would be really funny. The new Moomin game? I haven't played the new one. I saw there was an announcement for a third one too. But I've only played the Snufkin one so far, at least. I do want to play the other ones, I just haven't gotten to it yet. Are games of Moomin? Yes. The art style is so good. Oh my gosh. The art style is so comfy and pretty, and it parts of it look like watercolors, and it really reminds me of the illustrations from like the colored illustrations from some of the books. Probably not the original books, but yeah, really good. Hello, Sheriff Pecan, welcome in. I want to share, since I don't want to work on the hard parts of coding at the moment, I want to program a web page called the Alexandrian Library of Epitome, where all my knowledge is shared and given in one place. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure if you do make that, it'll be really useful for a lot of people. I have about 5 OCs I want to use for ArtFight, and it feels so overwhelming for some odd reason. Aww. Yeah, I get that. I have a little cast of characters I want to have for mine too. Let me see. Yeah. Here's all the ones I have planned. And I've only finished the references for one of them. Fidelia is still a question mark if she's gonna participate, but like the 6 characters is still a lot. Yeah. Good luck to both of us that we managed to finish all our references for all the characters we want. Honestly, for everyone participating, finishing references for all the characters we want in there. We hear there's an Ocarina of Time remake coming out soon. Yeah! I saw the trailer. I saw the trailer during the Nintendo Direct. Or a little afterwards. I was late to the party. But it looks very cool. I've seen people have like complicated opinions about the more like realistic art style. Personally, I don't really mind either way, I just hope it's a good game. But yeah, that is very exciting. I was losing my mind about the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer though being so real. I still have Kingdom Hearts stuff to catch up on from I still haven't done the KH3 DLC nor Melody of Memory or finished Union Across, so I got some story catching up to do. However, I'm very hyped for KH4. It's overwhelming because many people anticipate what they don't expect. Getting attacked, some OC's good. Did I forget to color a specific part of my OC? Either way, we all looked at this. Yeah! Thank you for leaving that comment of advice, by the way, Ray, on the community post. I've been trying to keep in mind the thing you said, like, it's supposed to be fun. So, if I start stressing too much about it, I just think about that comment and be like, okay, take a break, see how I feel about this. Because if it stops being fun, then there's no point. So thank you for leaving that comment. Legit gritting my teeth wondering how to get my bug OC done, but knowing me I'd win. Hey, you got this. I like to both of us. It's amazing. If I come across you, I might attack for friendly fire. Yeah, go for it. Feel free. And thank you, and good luck to both of us. We will figure out our OC stuff. Hey. Reminds me, new Final Fantasy game, Page 4 and Deltarune Chapter 5. Yeah, there's so many exciting news for gaming stuff. I didn't watch the entire Nintendo Direct. Was the Final Fantasy? Oh no, wait, was it wasn't that announced earlier, right? Like the last part of the 7 remake? Was that it? I think that was it, right? Oh, I do want to do this from the other side, though. We can get the fun hairstyle details in there. I ended up drawing the it's not Ken. I already forgot that was in there. I ended up drawing the arm for Kim's side profile, but maybe I'll leave it out for this one. I'm not sure. The joy within me can only be contained for so long. I want to say I did more friendly fire than normal attacks, or does that make me Brutus? I feel like I'm missing context about ArtFight to be able to answer that. Watched a streamer play the Moomin game, and I laughed so much. Also, absolutely absurd. It's It's the one about that takes place in winter, right? Because I did see the new ones coming out is about the summer flood, which is also going to be interesting. I do want to play them eventually. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's been a while since I really streamed any games. And everyone, the point of ArtFight is having fun. If you don't, then you're playing the game wrong. It's a good like thing to keep in the back of your mind. I feel like, because I lose that a lot, where it's like I lock myself into doing something, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta do this thing, and then I forget that it's not supposed to be a stressful thing. It's supposed to be for fun. So I will be keeping that in mind as actively as I can. This is still only the sketch layer, so we'll clean all of this up later. Okay, let's see if I can draw this hair accurately from the side. I think the only time I've drawn their hair from the side was it for the animation I did about them, maybe? Don't remember. Snufkin jump scare. Yeah. Brutus is a historical figure who's responsible for a racing season from the Rome era. I did not know that. Wow. Sometimes I think I was like absent during a significant part of history class at some point. There's just like, wait, I feel like I should know this stuff. I'm thinking of streaming, but then again, I always go super silent when no one's talking to me or if there's nothing to talk about, and it definitely makes me uncomfy. Yeah, I felt more like that before. I still get like that sometimes. I totally get the feeling. I think like an important part of streaming that people don't really talk about, depending on what kind of stream you're doing, obviously, but like, I feel like every streamer probably feels the like the pressure to constantly be high energy and talking and doing something interesting. But the importance, especially if you're having like a calm stream, the importance of being okay with having it be like silent, with not talking for a while here and there. For me, it helped a lot when I grew more comfortable singing and humming on stream. That really helped a lot, because I'd feel bad about the silences. Yeah, I absolutely get the sentiment. Get the is sentiment right in this context? I'm not sure, actually. I get what you mean. It's the winter one. It doesn't have Snufkin, but Moomintroll constantly thinks about Snufkin and misses Snufkin. It's so sweet. Aww. Ew. I was playing Tomodachi Life this morning while having breakfast, and I have Snufkin and Moomin on my island, and this morning they decided to be roommates, and I named the household Snuffman. Because what else was I gonna name it? Yeah. I made a Nemo animation? So I missed that when I was going through the Mariverse. Yeah, it's it should be on the Tumblr wiki, but it is also just like open on YouTube on my page. I believe it's titled the Nemu and the Gender Gremlin. It's not super long. It's mostly probably leaning more animatic than full animation, but I do find it funny, and it's got a little like in-universe look into just the daily lives of Nemu and Devian as well, which I definitely want to do more of because it was a lot of fun. I always associate Brutus with betrayal, and I always say, so I basically friendly fired everyone, so I did a Brutus. I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that the characters I already looked at and was like, oh, I want to draw these ones. I'm slightly worried that they're gonna be on the same team, because the teams haven't been announced yet. I'm looking forward to seeing what the teams are gonna be. But I don't know how I feel about Friendly Fire. Like doing them myself. I mean, I don't mind when other people do them, but and I don't know how the creator of those OCs that I picked feel about it either. Like, I guess I'll find out if I need to go through the Discovery tab again after the teams are announced. I'm surprised I didn't put their piercings in any of these outfits. They do have them. Hold on, let me see if I can... Does this one have piercings? Okay, just the bottom ones. Where's them? I know I've drawn like a detailed drawing of what their piercings look like before, but I forgot where I left it. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna find it right now, but it's fine. I feel like I know like enough of what they look like in my head by memory. But if I end up finding a reference later of when I've drawn them before, I might go back and change this a little bit. Oh, it's time to hydrate. Remember to drink some water and have a good stretch if you haven't in a while. Oh yeah, you're a Tumblr person. I'm surprised you didn't know about the Ides of March? I don't know what that is. Teams will be at 2 days. See if we're gonna be oppositions or we're gonna do a protest. Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. It's so cute when Momentral gets Angie and he does the Angie Arthropist. Oh, I do know that meme. Yeah. It's funny when he does. I feel like any like close-up shot in any show of like someone just closing their fist in frustration or anger or something has been like permanently altered in public perception among people who are on the internet because of the Arthur meme. It's kind of funny. Do we do the jacket? I think I will not draw the jacket for this, actually. It's part of the reason I want to do this, like the side. Like you can kind of see from the front. I don't know. Some of the people whose characters that I looked at had like they had some different outfits, but then they also had basically their character in just underwear, so you could see like body markings and birthmarks and scars and all that kind of stuff. And I don't really feel comfortable doing that with my characters. But I do want you to get a full understanding of what their body type is like. I was thinking I'll do probably... Because you can... yeah. I'll just not draw the like the big jacket for this one, and it'll be like a close enough understanding of their body type, I think. And then I was thinking of doing like you know how some characters, I think this is also mostly back in like DeviantArt days and maybe on Tumblr, how people would have like scar maps for their characters. I think I might do that instead, with like little notes about what their what specific markings are supposed to represent. Ides of March is where Caesar dies basically, and is a surprising amount of people reminds of that moment. I think included. Oh my gosh. Hi, birds. I left my window open because it's way too... the weather is way too hot right now. So I was like, yeah, I'll just leave my window open. Surprise, surprise, the birds outside have... the birds outside have one of their babies just like wandering the area, and I think someone just walked a little too close. Yeah. One thing my friend said to me lately is that instead of me having same face syndrome, I have the snatched waist on most of my OC syndrome. Yep. I feel like I follow a couple artists who also have that. Scar maps, that sounds cool. Yeah. I feel like it's a useful way to... it's a useful way to visualize, like, skin details. Even when you may not feel comfortable drawing a character, like very loosely, like scantily clad for a thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore the sounds, but wait, those are actual birds? Yeah, those are seagulls. I thought the sounds were just a squeaky door. No, those are seagulls. Seagulls are very, very protective of their young, and I guess most creatures are, but like a lot of birds, yeah, they just for some reason like to build nests on like my neighborhood's roofs. And don't ask me how they get the babies down from there after they hatch. I have no idea. My only guess is like they just fall from the roof and hope it goes well. But they build the nests on the roofs, and then they have the eggs in there, and then we just have baby seagulls wandering the area for like a month or two. And everyone walking by has to be so careful. Because they get angry real quick if you walk like 1 meter too close to wherever those babies happen to be at the moment, regardless of whether they can be seen or not. Sometimes you'll just walk by a random bush and get a really angry mama bird, like swooping down being like, walk too close to my baby. And then you'll just back away, and it'll take another 10 minutes of standing there and looking to realize, oh, there's a baby bird in that bush. Huh. It's funny as they're all men. I don't know why most of my OCs have hourglasses for body types. Just know seagulls are vicious when it comes to beaches and food, depending on where you live. Yeah, that's true as well. I'm glad that most of the seagulls near where I live are like most of them, at least, it won't like snatch food out of your hands. Which is yeah, I would be scared if I would be more scared being outside if they were known to do that, but luckily not really. They will approach you, be like, hey, hey, can I have that? Like, look at you with puppy eyes, be like, give me food, give me the food thing you're holding. But they won't like snatch it from you, which is nice. I love pigeons more, they're funny, their nests are weird, babies are adorable, and they deserve more love. Aww. Hey, pigeons are adorable. They're kind of scary in a way, but also pretty cool. A seagull stole my sandwich once, and I got an artist to depict the smug seagull with the sandwich, and my lizard OC angry with a knife. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds really funny. Unfortunate for your sandwich and you who wanted to eat that sandwich that day, but funny in hindsight. Actually do the hair clips separately. I think that'll be easier. Rest in pieces that Subway sandwich lived a nice short life. Aww. That reminds me, if I do finish building the webpage for the library, every time my friend needs help for a thing, I just send them a link to stuff I know. I could finally share the art tutorial I studied on Tumblr forever without forgetting. Yeah, that'd be really useful. Yeah, I just save all my sort of stuff like that in like YouTube playlists and Google documents. I have some documents that are just like really long lists of links to different stuff. It'd probably be helpful to have it a little more organized than that. Oh, this arm's absolutely way too long. Right, and then this has drawstrings. can do that too. Link my favorite videos to one place, and like an actual library. You can share free books from Project Gutenberg. Oh, pretty cool. I think to cool down from all my activities, I'll just chill and study what I want to learn. Yeah, sounds like a good time. I'm wondering, what was the first thing you animated? That is a good question. I do have... I'm still using like the same equipment that I did when I first started doing digital art, like at all. So I have... I should, by technicality, still have nearly every single thing I've ever made. I think this might be one of the... Don't mind the super weird formatting. Let me check before we watch this. It's super short. I had it saved as a GIF. This was 28th of June, 2018. And it is this. This might have been one of the very first things I ever animated. Yeah. It is fun, like, because I'm still using all the same stuff, like, I nearly never throw away anything that I've made, unless it's, like, a nearly empty canvas. But I still have nearly all of my digital, like, projects that I ever made. I keep all of my sketchbooks, and I've been lucky enough to not lose any art data in my computer crashes over the years. So it's kind of fun because I can just open up and look at nearly anything I've ever made, as long as I know kind of where it is. But yeah, might have been one of the... It does say first animation in the title. I think I meant it's like among the first, but it's the first one that I finished that looks like something. Yeah. Speaking of books, and sorry for bringing this up, but how's the book? I finished it. I finished it in 2 days, and I finished it on the day that it was supposed to be returned. And it was good. I felt that for context, it was the first Percy Jackson book, The Lightning Thief, and I liked it. I'm glad that I read it, but I could feel that it was no longer my target. I am no longer in the target demographic, and I would have loved it if I was like 12 or 13 if I'd read it back then. But I could feel as I was reading it that the hype train for me personally for that book the hype train had passed. Yeah, but I'm glad that I read it. Reminds me, the buttons are those small rectangle thingies. Oh no, I know what I called them. I've been told those are called blinkies. I know those. I got confused by the dimension, like the dimensions list, and it was like, yeah, I know. I love those. I wanted to put those on my ArtFight profile, but I kept putting them in there, and then I saved it, and then they disappeared after I saved. So I don't know what happened to them. I don't know how to fix that, but I like those. I like blinkies and stamps and little buttons, all the fun little cute customizable things like that you put on your profile to be like, hey, this what I'm like. I love those. Hey, yeah, congrats on reading the book. I'm glad to know that it's good. Yeah, it was a good read. was curious if you read it or not, and I haven't read since I was freed from college. I've been doing his art and code. Links are different because they're longer. That's why we call it. Oh. So, do I have... I was making some myself, but mostly just like stamps. Because I wanted... like... buttons are closer in dimensions to stamps, right? I think. Red supremacy. Like, yeah, the music. I think of that every time it starts too. I just see a little bird just having a good walk anytime the song starts. I think you just need to put a good image host to solve the issue. Try hot linking it from your straw page if you can. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't know if I know how to do that, but I will try. Okay. They're closer, just chunkier. Hey. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll have a second look. Cause I saw people doing some really fun stuff. With all their little icons on their profiles, and I thought that was fun. Wish I could explain it better, but things get really technical, let's say. It's okay. I know that I've seen like blinkies and stamps and buttons. I think I just kind of don't place as much weight on what the difference is. Between the words. But I have like collected some. I think about a year ago when I was going through like NeoCities pages, and there's a YouTuber that I follow that they were sharing like a collection of stamps and buttons and blinkies, and like stuff like that that they'd collected over the years, and so I just kind of was like, oh, this looks cool, and borrowed a bunch of stuff from their page. Anything that had credits I brought along with me as well, but a lot of it didn't, unfortunately. That seems to be like a general problem in the kind of space. And just like a lot of things have been around for so long that nobody knows what the credits are anymore. Hello, Lucid. Welcome in. Welcome. Is your VTuber avatar a specific species or an original creation? It started out as more started out as a more like traditional depiction of a fairy, and then it's kind of spiraled into my own creation by this point. Let me see if I can show you. It's like, it's still like a fairy, some kind of fey creature adjacent, but yeah. At this point, it's pretty much an original creation. Yeah. It's understandable. Indie web terms and culture is quite interesting, yet since it's composed of a community that's fragmented compared to your usual social media, yeah. I've been gathering terms and culture and researching is fun. I put this knowledge into the library or at my possible web page. For some reason, I always have trouble saying the word web page for some reason. The dojo, the page where I share all my tutorials handmade. So cute. I'm glad you like it. I'm trying to puzzle out what you mean by chuny, because I just think of chunibyo, which I'm not sure if that's what you mean. That was not what I was going for. That's a different thing, but fun fact, in Minecraft, if you plant in alternating rows, plants grow faster for some reason. Like, plant a line of potatoes and plant carrots on the next line, get a bounty. Minecraft details based in real farming. That is cool. I think I've heard about that somewhere, that Minecraft does that as well, but I had forgotten, so thanks for reminding me. I gotta replant my Minecraft crops next time. Next time I'm on my forever world. Actually not too bad. Okay. Thanks for sticking with me. I know that took a while. Let's see. Outline 5. There we go. We've finished this part. Now we got this page left. Let's see, this is what I did for Kim. I should copy over the color palette to begin with, I suppose. Those are the kind of tutorials I want to spread out, like ancient knowledge not many knows about. Oh, tuning equals main character energy. I see. Right, that's the outline for that. Okay, I gotta write their name and pronouns and age. Let me open up the Tumblr wiki blog real quick. I recently, about half a year ago, went through the timeline for all of my OCs, and some of them ended up having their ages changed, and so I don't quite have all of that memorized as well as I used to anymore. It fits the timeline better, it fits the characters better now, but I don't have it all down by memory just yet. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the design on the back of the jacket. Just realized Ray's a full-on Judy. Doesn't help that Ray has an iPad, so I think I'm not beating the Judy allegations. Handwrite your text too? It's respectable. It depends on what kind of look I want for it. I really like calligraphy and is it called typography in English? Because that's literally just what it's called in Swedish, but I am trying to pronounce it in an English way, but it feels weird. it feels more natural for me to pronounce it with Swedish accent, so I'm like, typography, right? Is that also in English? Even give it a style too. It's awesome. I normally just write on my normal handwriting and freaking yeah, I try to do it like slightly like influenced by the character. At least the name. Like I have in each character's folder I have how they would like what their handwriting would be like when they sign their name. So I try to make it like either match their vibes or match how they would write it themselves. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Sometimes I just like type it or do it in my normal handwriting, but it depends. Reminds me another factor that made me choose Nemu because they're a great sword user. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to put this in here, but I don't think we're gonna see the whole thing. I do think it's funny though. I have in my Genshin AU for all my characters, Nemu is Hydro Claymore user. Which is a lot of fun. Like when Aino first came out, I was like, dang it, Nemu's not the first Hydro Greatsword user Claymore user anymore. Typography, yeah, okay. Yeah, it just feels weird for me to pronounce it with an English accent. Like in Swedish it's typografi, which feels way more natural to me, but yeah. Fun fact, stenography is about how fast you can record by handwriting. That's a cool skill to have. My brain going something about rocks because sten in Swedish means rock. Fast, I mean using a system of shorthands. I'm biased. I use greatswords in games almost everywhere. No, that's fair. I do feel like Nemu would as well. They like their giant swords too. I'll probably redraw this like little portrait thing that I want to do for this, because this was a like I took a picture of my sketchbook. So it's kind of like it's a little grainy. It's a bit, yeah. I'll probably redo it for this. But now I get to draw them in a new outfit. Oh my gosh, how tall are they? Hold on, I gotta write the height in here before I forget to do that. Okay, got it. Thank you OC Wiki that I made so I won't lose information. Genuinely, the OC Wiki's been really helpful just for me having an easier time finding information, because like opening my character document, there's too many characters in there. Like it's laggy every time I open it, and now I don't have to do that for every little thing anymore. Very nice. I'm glad I made it. Okay, and now I get to draw them in a new outfit. Yay! I want to do stenography myself so I can, so that I'd write ideas better. Well, that's a good point. What was on your sketchbook? Yeah, no, it's I did try to color it. In my sketchbook. The coloring is mostly digital because I had a hard time with coloring, and I didn't want to. I like the sketch a lot, so I didn't want to ruin it. But yeah, that is a picture of my sketchbook. Respect, you added their height. I didn't on mine. I knew that I wanted to do like the height chart because it just makes sense. But I saw someone else also write it in here, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense to have in here. I'm gonna do that too. Nemu one of your proudest OCs? Like one of the OCs that I'm most proud of? Because if so, yes, definitely one of them. I have a lot of other ones that I really like as well, but they're definitely up there among my favorites. Yeah. I was really happy because like I was really happy that they were voted that people voted for them in the community poll. They're one of my favorites too. I'd already decided to add a couple other ones that I really like, but like yeah. I'm happy that the people who voted in the community poll agreed with my I don't know, subconscious isn't quite right, and like but like the quiet hope of getting to do them for ArtFight, I guess. I don't know. I'm still not sure like which ones I'll be able to finish the references for, because right now we just have this for Nemu and then Kim. I don't have any stuff prepared for like I just have my usual outfit showcases things prepared for the other ones. So another one that I would love to put up for ArtFight if I have the time is Yoon, because they're like I think they're perhaps a bit more visually and like shallow layers of story more interesting to someone who doesn't know the lore of all of my silly writings and rambles. But we'll see. We'll see. Proudest to see personally is Hannibal. Took me a while to nail her design, but once I managed to finish, I feel fulfilled. Oh. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna be your attack strategy for our fight. Honestly, I think I'll just like, because I figured by now you're participating, and we'll see how teams go with that. But like, I think I probably will just browse the Discover Characters tabs and pick whoever looks interesting. At least that's all I've thought of for now. We'll see. I don't want to be super competitive about it. I don't want to... I don't know. I want to do it so casually that I don't get stressed about it. So yeah, we'll see. I think I should mention this, but you should disclose a hierarchy of who you'll attack first. Like for example, revenge is top priority and mass attacks is low. Okay. I don't know if does it count as mass attacks when it's multiple characters from the same person? Does that still count as mass attacks, or is it only mass attacks if it's characters from like various artists? Is that an important distinction to have? My stripe is vibes and not burn. Yeah, what? Sorry, this is a silly question. What does burn mean in this context? It's just like taking it very seriously, or need to put them in platform boots. I'm sorry, I have to. Maybe no burnout? That's the only thing that comes to mind. Oh, that makes sense. Like midway through, I get burned out. Okay. That sounds like a good strategy. I might borrow parts of that. Personally, honestly, I'm gonna attack most peeps of the indie web. Because while their art is cool and only very few friends, because I want to keep the spirit where you draw strangers more than friends. Yeah. And besides, you can draw friends anytime. New people and homies, you don't get to do that every day. Yeah, this is a good point. Other than people who hear through streams who've said that they're gonna participate, I don't personally know anyone who's gonna participate. So, yeah, we'll see how all this goes. I'm hoping I can take it super casually and not worry too much about anything. Because I know the moment I feel the pressure to take it super seriously, I'm gonna get stressed and burnt out and quit. So I have an idea of like I probably won't be super active or participate a whole bunch. Like I had a thought of like, oh, if I can do 3 attacks, maybe. Like that'll have been enough for me. And revenges will depend on if anyone actually draws my characters, which I'm not counting on, but yeah, we'll see. To survive ArtFight, always pace yourself. Never rush, because that leads to unfun events your time. Yeah. Too close to him, sadly. One thing that people always forget is that you are not obligated to revenge or to attack a friend. Your decision lies on what you feel is best. I think these are. I feel like these are all good things to keep in mind. I hope I get 1 attack twice as a miracle. By technicality, I only got 3 from strangers, but most of them from friends. I wonder how that'll go. I'm gonna decide what this outfit should be. Because I don't usually like redoing outfits a lot. But we'll do the same top combo as in with the claymore. And then we'll figure out what the bottoms should be. I did write that on my ArtFight profile, like, hey, I improvise my character's outfit and just keep the color palette and like general style anytime. So yeah, I think it's more fun that way. Honestly, receiving a text from just friends sounds good to me. Receiving it from my friends, don't get me wrong. Great to receive free art in general. Yeah, true. But it's best not to think about the specifics you have already. Never cared if I only got a text from my friends, only care that they have the time to give me art. Yeah, I think we're getting into the logistics realm. Like, these are things that people think deeply about. I'm too new to this to have come across all of the thoughts being spoken about in chat right now. I think it's also kind of, I don't know, since I don't know anyone who's participating, like personally, yeah, I don't know. I wish I had a more updated version of them in OG Lolita. I love drawing them in that, but I haven't really been drawing them new outfits for a while. So the most recent one I have of that is from like 2021 maybe. Maybe I'll redraw it for this, because I kind of want it in here. maybe. I'm thinking about if I want to finish this right now or if I want to move on to the other one I was planning to do today. I bet Devian's next. Oh, I'm too obvious. I'm too easy to read. Oh. Maybe. Maybe I am. I'm not sure if you're okay with it, but do you mind if I share by adding your 88 by 31 button to my obelisk if you release it? I mean, sure. The ones I've made are the only ones I've made so far are like little stamps of some of my comfort characters that I didn't find any stamps that I liked for. But I can't word right now. Trying to figure out how to ask like what you were picturing. Not as like making a request thing. I'm trying to because I haven't made any buttons like that just yet. Yeah, I just got really confused. Sorry. Let me rephrase that for a bit. Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I don't know if this is the case of like I just didn't understand what you mean, or sometimes I think this is an autistic trait that just happens to me all the time. Like when people talk to me and use specific like whether it's whether it's current or past tense that they're talking in, or like they're talking about a thing, and by the word choices it sounds like they're expecting me to know, to have context about a thing they're talking about. And so even if I understand the words they're saying, I get confused because I feel like I'm supposed to have context about a thing that I don't have context for. This feels kind of like a situation like that. So sorry I didn't understand what you meant. Or like, yeah, yeah. Confusion. So if you ever have those buttons, do you mind if I link you if I added those on my website? I hope I understand what you meant better this time. I hope I got it right. If I did get it right, then yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if you link to me. I hope I understand correctly. Oh my god, maybe I'm getting tired. Yeah, thank you for asking me. Such a mood. I also feel this way with wording, just in general. And it's frustrating. You're just like confusion all the time. This happens a lot when I talk to family members who like that will sometimes talk to me about people in their life, like in their friend group or something. And a lot of the time they know that I don't know that person, but they talk about that person as if I have met them and know them personally well, and so I get confused. Even like I can't process the rest of what they're saying because I feel like I'm supposed to know who this person they're talking about, and then I'm like, but I don't, so I can't process the rest of what you're saying about this. Even if the person you're mentioning isn't even relevant to the rest of the conversation, I'm like, yeah. I think that answers the question, so don't worry. But the question is, do I share your stop page or something else? Probably straw page or Tumblr would be best. I was thinking about that, sorry, just readjusting in my chair. I was thinking about that when making my ArtFight profile, actually, because I do technically have, like, an Instagram and a Twitter and a Blue Sky and whatever else social platforms they ask you about, but I don't use any of them. Some of them I don't even have, like, access to the inlog anymore. Or to like I'm not logged in, and I can't be bothered logging back in for various reasons. So it feels like irrelevant to link those. I ended up putting my Blue Sky, even though I don't really use it, but I have access to it, so I might as well. I don't know. It's okay, I do have times where I stumble in words or mention certain things that are pretty nuanced. It happens all the time with people in my life. I just get confused randomly. Like saying that I love one without any context once I see a horse. Yeah. I do remember that. I remember that time. I still remember that. I don't... When I think of that whole, like, happening, what happened whenever that was, honestly, I don't remember when it was, but I do remember the horse on the balcony. I remember you meant the one on the beach. But for some reason the balcony one stands out to me more. You know what I'm talking about, right? No, but keep going anyway. Exactly. I banned myself on Discord and Twitter. Thank goodness I left that thing, but yeah, it's interesting how many socials are available. It is confusing sometimes, yeah. I still have Discord. I ended up staying, at least for now. We'll see how it goes in the future. But like, I haven't deleted any of my socials. So like my Instagram still exists, even though I don't have access to log in. Honestly, I don't trust the new term things that they put out like a year ago. So I anytime I open Instagram and it's like, hey, we want you to agree to these terms to look at Instagram, I'm like, no, you know, I don't need to look at Instagram that bad. So I just never, I can't even, if anything is posted on Instagram, I can't look at it anymore. Kind of same thing with Twitter. I got logged out and I refused to agree to all the new terms for everything, so I'm just not going there anymore. Yeah. Remember that reaction of the horse on the balcony? I'm sure it's a big balcony that has a horse-sized door to leave. I sure hope so. It was on like the second or third floor too. Like how'd you get a horse up there? And also, how are you gonna, like, even if it has a horse-sized door, if you can get the horse into the building, like, sure, okay, I can believe that. How do you get a horse down a staircase of several flights of stairs? And, okay, if there's an elevator, how big is that elevator to fit a horse in there? Like, I don't understand the logistics of any part of how they got up there or how they're gonna get down. I hope that horse is okay. I don't trust anything from Facebook in general, so you're right. Yeah, me neither. I wish there was a way to like, I know they say they delete the data they have, but I don't trust it. I have a hard time believing that they'll just let go of all their data that easily. But it's too late to take back making an account, so. I'm glad the only thing I ever used Facebook for was, Love Nikki. I posted one picture of a Love Nikki outfit many years ago, and it required for some reason that game required you to have a Facebook account for whatever reason, and that was the only thing I ever used it for. So. You know, that time I should have mentioned the image of a cow near the beach or that horse silhouette inside an apartment? Oh my gosh. I haven't shared any tech bad news, but you aren't wrong on feeling that. Yeah. Let's not get too far into this. It's getting kind of bad vibes. Bad vibes territory, but yeah. I'm glad that I don't miss it either. Like, I don't miss being on Instagram. I don't miss Twitter. Besides little socials, it's great. It means you get to, it means you have less to deal with and you get to see more quality cat videos. Heck yeah. I'm watching Gumbus a lot, which is adorable toothless cat I mentioned. Aww. Yeah. I usually just get my cat videos from, there's I wish to be fair, I do want to mention I wish this channel would credit where they get the videos more, but there's a YouTube channel that called Daily Dose of Cats, and it's just a daily shorts video about various cat clips, and I follow that. It's a good thing to either go to sleep just like good vibes to end the day or good vibes to start the day, which I think is nice. I love my cat. I love my cat too. All of the cats deserve so much love. Love and attention and good care. And head pets. And tasty food. can't decide if I like the transition between the leg warmers and the boots. Not quite right. I guess that is better. Is it one shoe and one boot or two boots? It would be funny if it was mismatched shoes. I feel like they would do that. They would do that for fashion, but be like slightly annoyed about it for comfort reasons. I've tried to do that. It is fun, but also like you need to find a pair of shoes, like 2 pairs of shoes that have the same heel height, if they have a heel at all, and like the same like thickness of sole, because it's really uneven to walk otherwise. I have tried it for fashion reasons. It didn't last very long because it's kind of hard to walk around in different height shoes. If it's 2 boots, I feel like the leg warmer on the shoe looking boot should be a little less wrinkly because they should be like stretched out. Yeah, I was gonna change the other one to be a shoe too, but I kind of like the mismatched shoe look. Kind of funny. One shoe and one boot is literally what you call a V2 brain. That is fair. That's fair. Asymmetry is cool. We like asymmetry. Better than one heel and one shoe. True. I couldn't imagine doing like imagine one of your shoes is like a stiletto heel and the other is like combat boot. That wouldn't really do anything fashion-wise, but you know, it'd be so difficult to walk in that. That was very off-key. Do admit, I really love asymmetry. Me too. I never worn heels, but one thing's for sure, it'll look and feel like hell if it's a stiletto and a combat boot. Yeah. I forget what it was I tried to do. I think one of them was like a platform heel. Kind of like these, honestly, that we're drawing, but the heel was taller. Like imagine one shoe is like this. It's a very scuffed shoe. Don't worry about it. It's just for display, and it was for display purposes. It was like up to the knee. I forget what's the other one? I think I didn't really go outside in this. I was just trying it on because I thought it would look cool, but the other was like loafer, kind of. Because I wanted to feel Final Fantasy. It was like this. Yeah. Trying to walk in that is a nightmare. Yeah, I think I'll make the other one also a shoe. Like, not a tall boot. Improvising outfits, though, is like one of my favorite things to do when drawing. It's so much fun. Sorry for if I backseat with arting. Usually don't when it comes, but when it comes to thoughts, I tend to express them. I'm trying to make sense of things. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't like backseating, but it's like, I don't know. It's different when it comes from different people. Because I know you're not specifically asking me to do a thing, you're just like expressing a thought. It's different when like new people come in and go like, hey, draw this, or hey, I think you should do this instead. It's a different feeling. The only thing like, I will listen to the thought, obviously, read the message, read the comment. The only thing it will accomplish, though, unless it's a thought that unless it's a thought that I also already had, is it will just lead to me not doing the thing that is asked. Don't worry about it. To feel Final Fantasy, I'd love to feel something like that. Yeah, it's so much fun. Kind of like a closet cosplay in a way. It's a lot of fun. Did we get everything? You gotta do the shoelaces. But other than that... Makes sense. It's like I come in, hey, Nemu isn't wearing this obscure fashion item, therefore it's not slay enough. Draw them on this. I also don't like that when someone said I understand a lot. That didn't come across as demanding. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the time you can tell by vibes which kind of message it's supposed to be. Sometimes it'll be wrong, obviously, but yeah. In this case, it came across very clearly, so don't worry about it. As I read your message, I heard the chorus in my head as I read your message. Mixed messages, the hardest thing to clear up. Tom Cardi plays. I saw he posted a new, like, short song, yesterday about Pokemon. I don't know if I cared for the specific song so much, but it was such a relatable scenario that it stuck to my memory anyway. Oh, a song about the robot? Oh, which one is that? He's made so many songs. My favorite one's definitely gotta be the one about planets. The one about Pluto. That one's my favorite. And also the oh, what's it called? The like interdimensional cha-cha-cha, or the interdimensional dance or something. I like those. Those are funny. Just finished rough sketching my first reference sheet digitally. Congrats! Yeah, you're making progress. Titles, the title's artificial intelligence, and if I tell you what the song's about, I don't want to kill following rules. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll have a listen to that after stream. Let's say it's about a robot questioning why humans do certain things and wonders what it means and feels like to be human. Oh, that sounds cool. Maybe a little existentially scary, but hey, sounds interesting. Knowing how it's not about the scare factor. Yeah, probably not, but that's where my mind goes. Thinking about this just the transdimensional dance song. Anyone else who's seen the music video, can we just all agree that the narrator should have I want to see fan art of the narrator from the music video. That narrator needs his own fandom on Tumblr. So you use button to link people's profile. Oh, I'm getting too tired to read. My bad. You use buttons to link people's websites, right? I made a web page called the Obelisk of Memories, and that's where I share memories of the worlds I loved and visited. Oh, that sounds cool. If I had the confidence to share all of my, like, AUs that I've written, I would make that too. Something like that. I swear I need a lower page for the entire website for some reason. Hey, you can make it if you want to, there's nothing stopping you. I'm a Color Tonight, the CL leader, has been running into your stream. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope it was a good time. And good luck with your character sheets. I hope that it all goes very well and that you are happy with them when they're done. And that you enjoy ArtFight if you end up participating this year. Hey. But thanks so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. Talk too much. No, don't worry about it. I'm just my brain's a little fried. I think it's a mix of like we're approaching the usual end of stream time, and also the weather is like sweltering today. I feel like my brain is slightly boiling. So there's a slight chance I'm overheating a little bit. Yeah. Had a lot of stories saved up. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, do I have this outfit? I don't. That's like one of their... Do I not have any other art of them in this outfit? Nope, I don't. Okay. To be fair, you're approaching end stream. Heat's a total pain. You finished an entire book in a week. You arted long and hard. No wonder you're orange near your head. Yeah. It was down at Red yesterday, because I was outside with a friend for a while too. Maybe I haven't had the chance to recharge properly this week. There's a slight chance. I do definitely want to finish. I don't know if I'll manage to do it on stream, but I definitely want to finish all of Nemu's references so I can put their page up. I will put the all of these references, by the way, up on the OC Tumblr wiki whenever they're done. So Kim's already up there. Nemu's one, the one we're doing right now, will be up there once it's done. The others might take a while, but like as soon as they're up on the Tumblr wiki, that essentially means that their page on ArtFight is also up and available to look at. I did the colors of this backwards. But yeah, I'll see if I get to doing like profiles for them for any other characters than the ones that I've already listed are gonna be up for ArtFight. If I have time, I might do some more, just because it's a lot of fun to make the references. Because I do kind of just want to add more characters. It's just a lot of fun. It'd be funny if you attack an artist or friend that I know. I'd go like, hey, I know this person. That would be funny. We'll see what I end up doing. I don't really know. I feel like this year, if I do participate, is just like getting familiar and introduced with everything, and then maybe I would be more in depth about it next year if I end up deciding to go to participate next year again. I'm running the tutorial level this year. Reminder again, theme announcements at June 14th, not 12th. I made a mistake right there. No worries, okay. I'll probably consider it be like just when I wake up on Monday, the teams will have been announced. Question, actually, how because you're able to pick a team yourself, right? And then if you wait too long, or you like or you leave it and then it gets like automatically chosen, is that right? And if it does automatically choose eventually, is it the same deadline as like when it officially starts? If you just don't choose one before July starts, it picks one for you? Is that how it works? I'm just thinking if there's like a deadline to pick. If there's a deadline before July that you have to pick teams. I don't remember because some of my friends stayed as spectators when they didn't join or stayed as their previous team, therefore your only deadline is when ArtFight ends. Okay. It doesn't auto-join, I believe, but you can choose to randomize your choice. I think. I have to confirm. Okay. Because I just heard that that there was like a randomized option if you didn't want to pick. I don't know any of the specifics of how it works though, so yeah. I see. Yeah, I imagine there's as I was just like looking through the discovery character page, I did come across quite a few artists who were just like, hey, this is my like 10th or 11th year participating. I was like, it's been going that long. Yeah, but there's a lot of people who have like all the long forgotten insider lore. You can call it that. Not too bad. I like this one. The drawing on the left actually. It's nice. Happy with how it turned out. I do want to do some other like little doodles like this and clean this sketch up. But I do think I will do that off stream. I am quite tired at this point. But yeah, I feel like we got quite a bit of stuff done for today. I'd be fascinated to find someone who participated in the proto ArtFight era, like 2005, I think. Correction, 2007 was the concept era, right? 2013 is the first era where teams were introduced. Teams with themes that were introduced. That's really cool. I like them, and they seem like they'd vibe. Yay! They're too cool. I had this thought when I was... Oh wait, I gotta double check. So, this one okay to have on stream? Yeah, it should be fine. when I was doing this, this art piece, I ended up just thinking about it, just like, I just went like, I think I've made them too cool. I'm like, if I went to school with them, they would be my idol or something. I don't know. I like them a lot. I'm very proud of them. Especially as like so much of the art that I've done for them have been like random things that I came up with for school assignments many years ago. They've been through some evolutions this time. It's been good. Hey, good night. It's nice talking and hanging out with you again. Looking forward to new adventures. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it as well. Recognize the face. Sounds cool. It reminds me of that image of Kim dealing with the spirit at the window. Yeah. I still haven't done those the bookmark stuff. I should post those on the OC wiki. I totally forgot it. Thank you for reminding me that I made those, that those exist. I should post that. But yeah, thank you so much for today. I hope that everyone had a good time. Hopefully I'll pull all of my courage together and actually participate in ArtFight properly this year. I think I was aware of it last year, but not aware enough that I considered participating, so... Okay. But I hope y'all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And, okay, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye!